Okay, this is problem number 7 on chapter 8, section 3. I will show you how to do this problem the long way and the short way. So, first of all, you need to read and identify the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. Okay, so the claim is that the population mean is less than 7.00. So the claim is that mu is less than 7.00. That goes on the alternative hypothesis, and the null hypothesis, as always, only accepts the equality. Okay. So next part is to determine the test statistics. There is a formula for that. Let me show you the formula. It's right here. T is equals to x bar, so the mean of from the sample, minus mu, the assumed mean, the one on the null hypothesis, this one, over the sample standard deviation over the square root of the sample size. So that's how you calculate the test statistic the long way. So let me type that, and let me actually replace the values here. That will be 6.81 minus 7.00 divided by the sample standard deviation, which in this case is 2.12, divided by the sample size, which in this case is 186. Okay, the root of 186 here. And we type this on the calculator. Type it on the calculator. I'll do the operation in the numerator first. 6.81 minus 7. That is this quantity divided by, I open parentheses, the square root of 2.12. No, I'm sorry, that doesn't have a square root. Let me just see what is that. Sorry. The sample standard deviation, include parentheses here, 2.12 divided by the square root of 186, and I get out of the radical and close the parentheses. Okay, and this is what I obtain, a negative 1.22. That's right here. That's the number right here. And let's determine the p-value. So once I find that test statistic, let me determine the p-value. First of all, I need to identify the type of test that I will have here. It is a left tail, so a left tail like that, and something like that. Okay. The test statistic is right here, negative 1.22, and remember this is a t-distribution. The t-distribution needs the degrees of freedom. In this case, that will be 185, is one less than this sample size, and we need to find this area. The p-value is the probability of obtaining a t-score less or equal than negative 1.22. So we need that area right here. So we get the calculator, we press second bars, and we choose TCDF number 6, The lower value, well, let me choose any extreme low value like negative 10,000, negative 10,000, and the upper value will be negative 1.22. The degrees of freedom is 185, and I hit enter again, and that is the p-value, 0.112. That is this number right here. Okay. Well, you can actually get the statistic in the p-value with a shortcut on the calculator. Let me show you where that is located on the calculator. We go to stat, we go to test, pressing the right arrow here, and we pick t-test, number 2. Highlight stats, go to the side and press enter, and we gotta input all the information. So first of all, I need to input the value of the mean on the null hypothesis, the assumed value, which is 7, the sample mean, which is 6.81, and the sample standard deviation, which is 2.12, the sample size, which is 186, and the mathematical symbol on the alternative hypothesis, which in this case is less than. Let me highlight this, and we are ready to go. I like to hit this option because I can see that this is a left tail, so that indicates that that matches my graph here. The test statistic is the value on the left, which is this number, and the p-value is the number on the right, which is this value. Let me see here. Yeah, that's 0.112. They're on the left. Now, the last part is the conclusion. Okay, for that I need to know what my claim is. My claim is an alternative hypothesis. So my claim does not contain equality. Okay, it's gotta be one of these two, and I need to know if I reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. Well, I see that my p-value is, which is this number, is greater than the significance level, it's greater than alpha. When the p-value is greater than alpha, we fail to reject. So my claim does not contain equality, and we fail to reject is this option right here. So this is the way you word the conclusion. Okay, there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that the mean of the population is less than 7.00. Okay, so that's how you fill out those blanks right here. Okay, and that's how you do this problem number 7.